money where two Uber drivers are finding their way out of ride sharing through day trading. And we watched the green line cross over the yellow line. Welcome, taking $1,000 paper account and turn it into 2,000 before we go live with some real money. So, all right, let's start the day. We got 6 minutes for the market to open, and I'm always on keeping my eye on SPY, and I also have about look at the three more stocks right at the bottom here. So I have Amazon, Apple, and Nvidia. For news today, we have what's today's date? The 10th.
Today is the 10th. You had jobs
8:30 up.
report.
Okay, yep.
You had the jobs report, the unemployment number, and wage pricing. And to me, wage pricing was the big number. That's the number.
So let's see how is the market reacting right now. Well, it's still down. It hasn't really done anything.
Nope. Giant fake out. Giant fake out this morning, brother.
And there was
Gotta
a
be.
big, there was a. You want to talk about that big drop that happened yesterday? It
Well,
is
with
just
the two banks saying, screw it, we got no money, we spent all your money, we abused all your money. Now we have no liquidity.
yeah.
Silvergate cryptocurrency bank, and then the Silicon Valley Bank out of where else? California knows how to party. Yep. Well, apparently they partied a little too hard with Silicon Valley Bank, and they are kaputs. Done. They are. So sorry, Charlie. Have a nice day.
Crypto bank
Not a bad.
Silvergate goes out of business in the street.
Yeah,
There
man.
it is.
They got some bad stuff going on, bro. Bad stuff. And it was a crypto bank. I got to be honest with you. I never even heard of them till earlier this week when I heard that they were in trouble.
It's a blockchain Silvergate Bank, one of the few banks to embrace the crypto sphere. Is out of a business, suffering from an exposure to the numerous bankruptcies from crypto firms since last summer. Hey,
You know
hey, hey.
you know what else is sad, dude? So everybody likes to, for a long time there, people were pissed off that Bitcoin was correlated with the stock market, right? So the crypto space was correlated with the stock market. And every time I would speak to my little circle, I'd always tell them the same shit. It's because the banks bought up crypto so that they can control it, right? This was a long term tinfoil hat theory, whatever you want to call it. But the banks bought up crypto while they told you, the common guy, the peasant, hey, don't buy Bitcoin, it's a scam. Jamie Dimon, the scum bucket from JB Morgan Chase, he was the first one to open a crypto desk on his in his bank. And they were buying Bitcoin left and right. Now all of a sudden everybody's got liquidity problems, right? So what are they doing? They're selling off their Bitcoin, including government agencies.
Yeah, but if people sell their Bitcoin, can they get their money out since the bank went out of business?
Well, yeah, because the crypto is not controlled by banks. So your exchange, it's like you sell stocks in the
Okay.
market. As long as the market is open, you can buy and sell your stocks. Same thing with crypto through the crypto exchanges.
Yep. And then here's the
My point
Silicon
is,
Valley one.
yeah, but my point is that they took while they were telling you don't do this, they were doing it just like every federal goddamn agency does. Don't do as I do, do as I say, right? And
Hmm.
now they're all in trouble and they're all trying to pass regulation on the stuff that they control. Now they're dumping it back into the market to try to kill it because they're scrambling for cash. Good morning, Wes. What's popping, brother? You know,
Morning, West.
bro, it's a shame, bro.
Oh,
Let me tell you something. I am fired up in a whole different attitude right now. We can talk about it a little later. I got really, really, really disgusted with the rideshare space in general yesterday. Not just the apps, but also with other YouTubers and just the whole space. For the first time since I've been driving part-time in 7 years, I got disgusted with the space. Anyway, we got the bell getting ready to open up. I got our Wall Street bell fired up. So as soon as we see the bell, I will hit it. Oh man. Today might be a wild ride. You want to Eddie, whatever moves you make today, okay?
Are gonna affect me for the rest of my life.
Really think about it,
Oh,
but
okay.
don't hesitate if you see the setup. And there it is.
This is Sparta!
Market is open.
Ding, 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 ding,
I
ding.
have I have I have SPX fired up this morning. Lyft, $8.86. Lyft don't make this year. All right,
Let me see.
so
I got my Tesla
and I
up.
also told you this morning that I will be firing off a lot quicker than I normally do. I told you this morning. I've got an SPX contract fired up here. It's a $770 contract. There's a bit of a misprint on. God damn. All right, we're gonna. Oof.
Ooh, wait, hold on. If you look at look at this. Okay, I did SPX over on at about 38.77. Do you have that?
38.60.
I'm looking at the hourly.
Boom. All right, I'm trying to buy this 38.60 put on SPX today. Let's see where it fills. If it was my live account, I'd be rocking in here. I'm in at 540. So $540 contract. SPX is where the big boys play, bro. You got to have brass balls to play in this. Brass. Solid like a flicking rock. This ain't for the weak hearted. You can lose a lot of money real quick in these contracts. Anyway, can you see what I got going on up here?
Yes, I can.
All right, remember my purple dotted line is my entry. On the right chart, on the left chart is just the SPX contracts, both running in 1 minute intervals. This is what I'm doing right now is not for the weak of heart. Not for the weak of heart. And this is a 0-day expiration. And this is what I mean by not being for the weak of heart. I'm already down $85 in this contract.
Nice.
No, it's not nice. It's not good, bro. Not good.
Hold on. That's the open of today.
Dollar is falling. The VIX is up. US 10-year is down. Where's the TLT at? TLT is running though. It's gonna break 105, bro. Oh my god, that's not good. This is when I tell you this is a bullshit move this morning, I'm not joking. This is a bullshit move this morning. None of the data was good this morning. None of it. So I have $696 in my in settled cash on my account. I bought this contract way too high. I will probably add a second contract in here.
Well, SPX is not really moving at
I'm just
all.
waiting for the move. There's the move. I'm gonna try and get a second contract here in.
So now you're basing your put because of the news.
Yep, there's nothing good going on in the market. I don't care what anybody says.
In which hold on, unemployment, trade balance. Chairman Powell testifies again at 10 a.m. and job openings. But I'm not gonna break my rule. 15 minutes. 15-minute rule before it's look.
You stick to your rules today, brother. That's why I tell
My
you.
number one rule. My number one rule. Wait 15, at least 15 and up to 30 minutes before I make any decision. Then rule number 2 is going to be follow my 200 EMA, and it'll show me the direction of the market for the day.
All right, canceling that order. There it is. That's canceled out.
And
this is what I mean by this is not for the weak of heart. These trades that I'm in, this trade I'm in. We went from even to down 110 to back to only down 15 and get ready to go above the level.
Or SPX is about to
SPX is about to break 3,900. We're about to break 3,900.
Yep, SPY is really coming down.
Yep.
Get some volume there.
There's the 3,900 level right there. I'll bring up a big old red line.
I have a little resistance, I guess a zone of about 385 to like 283.
All right, there she goes. We're breaking up. Keeping my eye on the charts. SPX has now broken below 3,900. As you can see on the left chart, this chart over here, the white line represents 3,900 level. See if she's going to stay down there. Watching all charts. Waiting to see what it wants to do here. Is it undecided? Is it going to stay there? Is it going to go bye-bye? What are we going to do?
The IWM.
Remember, I'm in this contract at $540. Currently, that contract is worth $650.
Let me see what we
It's
got.
days like this that I have learned over the last 3.5 years of trading that certain days, you can't do this every day, but there are certain days when you have so much volatility and you have the opportunity to make a lot of money based on your fundamentals, support, resistance, trend lines, yada, yada, yada. But today is a news day. So today you throw all that out the fucking window, in my opinion, and you just watch your charts. You really watch. The goal here is to be on the right side of the trade.
Oh well, look at this. I got IWM was one that I really. Oh my god, yeah, it looks so juicy. It looks so juicy. So let me wait for a continuation here. See where it goes. Then wait for the pullback and see what happens at the pullback.
There you go. Now I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna set up a little trend here. See where. Because now we're going to do what I normally do. We're going to get into the trend area. You guys know how I like my channel trends. So we're going to see how it plays out of this trend line here. And we're going to go from there.
Look at that, SPY.
I'm in this trade a little longer than I wanted to be. Could have already been out for a big gain.
Yes. Well, remember, SPY's turning around. SPY turned around right now on the 1 minute.
Still in a downtrend though, bro. Still in a downtrend. That's the thing. Don't let those. Now, granted, the individual candles mean a ton, right? I get it. They do. But if you got your trend set up, you always want to trade with the trend. Trend is your friend. It's a cliche for a reason. And until it breaks out of that trend, don't get spooked. And that's how you know. You know, they say keep your losses small, but let your runners run. Well, how do you know if your runner's going to keep running if you're not in some kind of trend and following that trend? You understand what I'm coming with? You have to recognize the trend. This is why I use channels. This is why I use channels.
Let me see.
God damn. TLT's through the roof. VIX is ripping again over 23. Dollar is down though. The 10-year government yield is going down. But here comes SPY. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum. Futures are holding steady at 39.49.
Damn it.
Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum.
I'm thinking about it, but I'm gonna stick to my rules.
Stick to your rules, brother.
Stick to my rules.
Stick to your rules. All right.
I literally have my pullback to the 9 EMA, but I'm gonna wait my 15 at least.
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum,
I got
ba-da-bum,
5
bum,
more
bum.
minutes.
Stick to your rules. Stick to your rules. I'm up 26% on this contract right now.
And my green is crossing the yellow right now, which is my green is my 9 EMN is crossing my VWAP.
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum,
Right?
ba-da-bum, bum, bum.
9 EMA, that's right. And that on the
Watch
2 minute,
X.
on the 3 minute, okay, on the 3 minute, I do not have a confirmation yet, which would be my green crossing over the yellow. 5 minute, it's in the same direction. Oh, okay. Just gonna wait. Just gonna wait.
Up 33% on this contract. This is a good money day right now. Up 37% on this contract.
I don't know if you look.
SPX is still coming down. Up 44% on this contract. If my son-in-law is watching, this is what we've always been talking about. Good morning, Richie. How you doing,
Morning.
Richie? Up 60% on this contract. Up 71% on this contract. Taking it.
FOMO withdrawal.
Selling right now. Let's see if I can get out of this contract, take my money, and be happy. Even if it keeps running. I don't like this little indecision candle here. She's still running. There it is. Contract's out. We're done. We're done on that contract.
Let me see what I got here. Let me look at.
So let's see what the number is. What was my profit on that contract? It'll be up there in a second, y'all. See, look, I hit that contract at the right point.
If you look at the
up $360 on that contract, bro.
Right there, right there, right there. I wonder what's gonna do once it gets there. 385.
All right. You see my $360 right now on that contract. That was my profit. You got nothing to say? No congratulations? No.
Oh.
This is Sparta!
Good morning, commuter branch.
I just clipped your whole day and my whole day yesterday in 13 minutes of trading.
Yeah, I know. That's playing the news. Nice little strategy that I must learn.
$360, just that quick. I'm gonna give myself some goddamn credit. I don't need you.
Damn,
I don't need none of you.
Damn, I'm good.
I don't need none of you.
There was this one put that I had already set up, and it was $116 and or $1.16. Now it's up $8.65. Yeah.
Good morning, Patty, all the way from Ireland. How you doing, boss? How we doing? I'm making money today, goddammit. His contract still sitting there. I just didn't want to sit in that contract because this was the same day. This was a 0 date to expiration contract. I could have sat in it longer, but you know what? Rules are rules. 10, 20, 50. Anything above 50%, that's about my threshold. I think on this contract, I did 66% on this contract. In at 540, out at 900. Now we look for another one. Now we're gonna sit and wait and let the market do what it's gonna do.
All right, let's see what happens.
All right, Eddie, what are you looking at? Talk to us, homie.
Nothing right now. All I got is my SPY. Actually, I've been keeping an eye on the IWM. The reason why it is because this 177.06. If you look at the hourly,
What are we looking at?
touched it, came right above it, and now it's become a resistance. I'm sorry, support. See how it's support. I'm sorry, resistance. Now it broke above it. Now it's support. It's coming to it right now.
Let me look at another option. Woo! Oh, that's the one that's filling up right there. Ah, that contract is a little bit more than I have to settle cash. Where am I at settle cash? I was at 1236 when we started the day. Minus 541. 695. I have 695 left in settled cash for today. Oh man.
Oh, I need to damn it, I can put it under my SPY then. There it goes. Let me see. Let me see if you like candles goes all the way down to 177.06 and see if it starts bouncing right off of that.
All right, I just jumped in another SPX put. High risk, high risk, high risk. What are you looking at, Eddie?
This is the IWM. I'm just eager to see what it does when it gets to this 177.06 previous resistance and then became support from a while ago.
High risk. I am in a very, very, very high risk contract here. Waiting to see if how SPX is going to react at 3870.
SPY, let me see. I'm gonna put.
Are you in the trade?
Nope. Not yet.
All right. Well, I'm in a trade.
It looks like I don't know. I gotta see. See if I get that bounce.
I'm in a trade. Obviously, I'm in another trade. I am in the 38.35 put, and this one cost me 560 to get in. I'm gonna go ahead and take my profits here because it's about to roll. It's another 20% if it gets out where I just hit it at. Yep, that's out. That's done. I was in at 560, got out at 690, another $130 in the pot today. Brings me up to 1726 for the day, and that is it. I am out of settled cash to trade. 2 trades on the day, $490. Good morning from the Arctic snow-filled wasteland of Ireland. Bro, it's not a wasteland. Look at that. Bro, I've called my sell points perfectly today twice. That never happens on SPX for me. Never happens. Ireland is not a wasteland, Patty. You're there, so you ain't no waste. Schools are closed and the kids are all home. The snow angels in the garden. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, Eddie, I got to give myself a little more.
Damn, I'm good. This is Sparta!
Remember, I told you before we started the live stream today, I was going to be doing some things that's a little aggressive,
Unorthodox.
No. It's not that it's unorthodox; it's aggressive. But I also said that this is what most people need to be doing: super aggressive, super high risk. But it's a $490 day. So overall, what's that? What's that on my? Let me do a little math here. 1236. So what did I increase my account today by? It looks like about 40%. Yeah. So I increased my account on 2 trades by 40% today. 40%. That's a good day. That's a good day. That's a good day trading. And now it's 9:51. I'm done for the day. But now we got to get you going. So talk us through what you're looking
I
at.
gotta wait for mine. I gotta wait for mine.
I don't know anything about IWM. What the hell is IWM?
So it is just another slow one. It's just that the options are cheap.
Okay, well, is that why you're trading it? Because the options are cheap?
No, it's because I see a pattern, a
Okay.
repetitive pattern that I see. But then again, I'm just going with the downtrend. So it's bouncing off close to where I said it was going to bounce off of. So is everything else. SPY is doing the same thing too. So let's see if I get a pullback and then a continuation.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wanna I wanna, I wanna see you do well. By the way, Sergio asked about you last night because
Ooh, what was
yeah,
Sergio
I was
saying?
sending him. Well, we talked a little bit about the market, and then I had to send him some screenshots late last night. Me and a friend of mine, we were both out driving, right? We're both out in the same area. We both have the same cellular network provider. We both had the same Android phones. Okay? You following me?
Yeah.
We both are identical. We both have the same platforms turned on Lyft. Same platforms. XL, Lux Black, Lux Black XL. Right? But we were being shown 2 different bonuses.
Oh, you recorded it.
We didn't record it. We took screenshots and got them timed up perfectly. Both of us at like 10:52 last night. He had one set of bonuses at a different amount and in different locations than I had. So it's kind of disgusting. It's disgusting how they play with drivers like that. It's utterly disgusting.
And I wonder that, and they keep doing it, and they keep getting caught, but eventually, it's gonna bite them in the rear.
Like I said, I was so disgusted with the rideshare space yesterday. And then, and then certain YouTubers are taking credit for stuff they had nothing to do with. They had zero to do with a situation, and yet they insist on, I was right, you were wrong, taking credit for something they had zero to do with, as if they are some type of leader in the rideshare space. I don't understand this. Somebody has to explain this to me.
Let me see. And where is? And this is Lyft right now, 8.54, $8.54.
Oh, Lyft's in trouble, bro. Lyft is absolutely 100%
Okay,
in trouble.
there it is.
But you know what?
There we
Everybody
go.
thinks, well, if Lyft goes down, here's the flip side to that, right? Because Uber's going down too, and so is DoorDash. I'm looking at the charts right here. I'm watching all three of them tank. Do you know why they're all tanking now? Yes, Lyft is pulling the other two down, but do you know why they're all tanking? Because at the end of the day, drivers don't understand what we do is a luxury. It's a luxury to call somebody up to come get your sorry ass and take you to work or take you to school or take you to the club or pick you up when you're drunk. Riders don't understand that. It's a luxury. Doesn't matter what platform you're on. It's a luxury to have somebody go shopping for you. How ungrateful are people? I feel bad for a lot of the Door Dashers, bro. How ungrateful are people that they can't tip those drivers out? If you can afford to sit yourself on your hind parts at home and order food because you're too lazy to go goddamn get it, that's a luxury, bro. Yet the drivers, the people doing the work, got to suffer the most. Fuck out of here.
And I had a
Bro, I'm telling you,
client.
I'm
I
fired
had
up.
a client yesterday in the car talking about that. Oh, I had to go to Lyft because Uber was more expensive.
Yeah,
You know,
Uber is more expensive.
and it was
Like
like,
it's
and it was like it was like a couple of a couple of minutes down the road. I was like, and not only that, I picked them up from a very wealthy area. I was like, all right.
this is what I'm saying, bro. It's a luxury to have somebody do something for you. It's not a right. You don't have a right to get in my car. You got two goddamn feet and a bus pass. Hit the streets. It's not a right. It's a luxury. Whether you're taking an Uber pool or Uber shared or whatever the frick they're calling it this week, or if you're taking a Lux Black XL, it's a luxury. These apps, all of these apps are making billions of dollars every quarter. And you mean to tell me they can't turn a profit? Bro, like today ain't the day, bro. Today ain't the day, bro.
But once they lose that privilege, watch, we're gonna go back to yellow cabs.
No, they won't because they could never afford the cabs in the first place. Most people couldn't afford the fucking cabs because the cabs are too damn expensive. They always have been. Everybody's applauding New York City drivers getting this little 9% raise. Do you know the TLC in New York City? Do the math. Google check this shit. Hadn't had a raise in 14 years. 14 years. And then other YouTubers are going to take some kind of credit? I told you. I told you. Man, please. You told us. Sorry ass.
That's why you gotta find your way out of ride sharing. Exactly what we're doing.
I hate grifters, bro. I hate them. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm destroying our
Exactly,
stream today.
exactly what we're doing is because sooner or later it is not going to pay.
Yeah, I'm destroying our stream, bro. My
Let me
bad. My
see.
bad to those that are watching. I apologize. I apologize. Eddie, what do you got dialed up, bro? What do you got dialed up?
I don't know. I'm looking at I still got my spy here. I got my Tesla at the top here. I'm also looking at it, consolidating right under my 200. So,
All right. Well, I just want to show what I got going up
but I'm
here.
gonna wait because I want to go with the flow. So the flow right now, go with the trend. The trend is still for me is down. So I'm waiting for this pullback, see where it finishes off at.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I can continue to the downside.
All right. Well, there's SPX on the left. I've caught two legs of this down. My trading, I've used all the settle cash in my paper trading account today to make two trades for a plus 490. But if you look here, you can see I followed that. I chased that trend all the way down. Saw it starting to roll at the bottom here. I saw this starting to roll right here. Did not like how that looked on the 1 minute, so I flipped out. And now we come back up to test 3,900, which is a huge psychological level for SPX. So now we're going to see if it's going to reject at 3,900 or if it's going to go ahead and slam back up. We don't know yet. So on the right was the last contract. So, all right, Eddie, back up to you, buddy. It's all you. It's your chart. It's your world. I'm
Yep.
here for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give this Tesla option call a try here. All right, I saw the consolidation above the my 9 EMA. There was the cross. It just went
Right?
above my wait. There we go. It just broke above. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and go with a continuation for the high of day, which is right over here, which is gonna be at about my selling point, or like I like to do it, somewhere down here. See how it's fluctuating higher, higher, and higher and higher.
I'm watching your chart.
Here is that pullback.
So we're watching Tesla, right?
That is correct. That's what I have here. It
All
is
right.
my Tesla.
I'm going to bring my Tesla chart up. What the fuck? Hey, hey. All right. We're looking at Tesla.
And if I do get a bounce off of this right now, then I'm gonna go ahead and take another um, call option. Let's see if it works out.
Sorry, don't mind me, bro. I'm just moving charts around here. Dollar's coming down. VIX is coming down. So remember what I told you. Now the market makers are going to be playing with puts and calls to try to find the right number to cause as much pain as possible, my brother.
All right, let's see how it goes. Already got the well. The trade, of course, the trade is going against me right now. I'm down 11.25%. So
You're a call or a put?
I'm on a call.
Okay. And what's your call? What's your number?
It is a 175 call.
Okay, hold on. All right, let me do a little quick thing here. I think you get there.
You know, so let's see.
Unless something really bad comes out in the news right now, you probably get back. You'll probably get there. Is it today's contract?
Correct. Today's.
Well, you can't wait forever, but
That's right. I just wanted today. It should go. I might not be able to get my second one in that I wanted to get. But hold on. What's my 1 minute saying? Yeah, my 1 minute is saying that it's like right there. And then it just like it looks like it wants to on the 1 minute. Hold on. Looks like it wants to, but I'm getting a little skeptical already.
just follow the trend. Right now, the market's got a little indecision going on across all charts. Across all charts. You should be getting ready to crack that 175 now. Should be getting close.
Hmm. Come on. Come on. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. It's just
Why?
because I'm
Are
up
you
my
in profit?
10%.
You're in profit.
Yeah, 13%.
Oh, take your money.
Correct. Um, but again, remember last time it was doing this and it popped right down to the downside, like really big.
Yep.
So,
Well, 175, 174.50, 175 psychological levels.
so, I mean, but I got 10% from here to like, to where it is right now. So, but it's hesitating right around there. I would expect that to just, hit that point and just keep going.
Yeah, well, remember, watch your candle wicks. Watch what your candle wicks are doing.
You
Regardless of
know,
what color the candle is, watch your candle wicks.
but I see it, even if it goes still, I'm into profits.
Watch your volume also. Oh, you don't have a volume up. Yeah, you do. You got a volume up.
You do. It's right there. I see it.
Your RSI looks good. Your MACD looks good. But watch those wicks.
It's just experience, and I just don't like how it's what it's doing right now.
All right. Just like I said, just keep watching your wicks. Your wicks are telling the story.
There it
You got a
goes.
longer wick to the top, that means they're trying to push it down. If you got a
Uh
longer
huh.
wick to the bottom, it means they're trying to push it up. Basic trading 101.
And I was technically on the spy. I was going. Now I'm watching the spy.
All right, so we're out of Tesla. We're back in SPY now.
Now I'm watching the spy because I have my Tesla over here on the top here. See, this is my zone right down here. But going with the trend, going with the trend.
Oh man, I forgot I had to put my phone on mute last night. I got all kinds of text messages and shit going on here.
Hey,
Overnight.
hold on. Snowing. Well, California. Hey, by the way,
What?
California still has radiated areas from the Fukushima. So
Yeah.
that snow coming down,
There's your 175.
yeah, yeah, 175.50. Well, where I had it, well, 175.51.
All right. Oh, you know Omar. Remember my buddy Omar?
Yeah.
He overnighted Tuesday puts and sold them, of course. Over course SPY is still going down. Sold at 3 contract, tap 4, 5 contract. What the hell? Speak English.
Who needs to speak English? Was that Omar?
No, sir. Who? No, just I think he's half awake and half asleep trying to trade the market. So his text
Oh,
messages were very jumbled. They were like coded. It
five
was like
hour en-
a stock whisperer. What the hell?
oh, 5 hour energy drink. That's my backup, just in case. Damn, my phone says a 17% charge. Charge. There it goes.
Like a bump, like a bump, like a bump, bump, bump. What are you looking at? What do you got up there? Spy?
Oh, this is SPY. This
All
is
right, now I'm
SPY.
bringing up on my charts.
This is SPY.
And 390.48. She got back up and then rejected from there.
Mm-hmm. High of day, 391.20.
Oh, where's all our peoples at?
I don't
Sound
know,
off in the chat. If you're in the chat and you're trading or you're just here to learn, let us know you're here. We can have a good conversation.
and the
What was the name
green
of that?
line crosses over the yellow line.
Oh man, why are you trying to fire up Sergio already this morning?
Sergio.
I don't know if he's in the chat, but about to fire him up.
He's like,
Quick
get him.
recap. I'm already done trading for the day. I exhausted my settled cash. We are in paper trading account mode. Although today, I tell you, today I was really close, Eddie. I was
How,
really close, especially
how
when I saw the
close?
numbers. I was really close to flipping out of the paper trading account and running my ass over to my live trading account. But I didn't do it because this market is rigged, manipulated. The numbers are fuzzy math. That's not Tim Foyle. Just go back and look, and you will see a bunch of revised numbers. 2 weeks later, revised numbers. So they're spoon feeding the market one set of numbers, and then 2 weeks later, they're like, "Oops, my bad. We had those numbers wrong. Here's the revised numbers," which the market already knew those numbers were bad and fuzzy. Bro, I tell you. I had puts. I sold them early, but green. Oh, okay.
It looks like the market is going to the upside. Let me see. I bought both. And let me see. Apple's consolidating right under the 200. Amazon is right above the 200. It's consolidating right above the 9 EMA here. I mean, my VWAP to the upside.
I'm watching you, bro. I see you. I'm watching you.
Pull back. Look at this. Oof.
Seeing what you got going on. All right, for those of y'all just joining us, we trade on the Webull platforms. It's free. Download it. You can trade mobile or you can trade on your desktop. You can see we use desktops. That's our deal. That's Eddie's desktop. That's my desktop. You can arrange them any way you want. And I'll be doing I'll have a video out by Tuesday on Webull introduction, little Webull for beginners. But you can scan that code right there, upper left hand corner, and you can absolutely get there. It doesn't cost you any money to paper trade. And when you're ready to go live, throw $100 in there. You'll get a few shares. Eddie will get a few shares. Yada yada yada. That's the bonus. TradingView, number one trading chart platform in the world. Everybody uses it. They all use it for a reason. I use it. You guys can't see it, but I've got up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 different charts going on my trading computer. I use it. You can use it for free. Scan that code. It'll take you to the site. Doesn't cost you anything. You'll get 3 indicators and 1 chart per tab.
Oh, did you forget to tell them that it was free?
I did tell him it was free, my brother. I told him it was free. Like you can't get any better than that when you say
Yeah.
it's free. It's free.
We
You
give
know.
you a discount, but I don't think it'd be fair.
No, it's free, bro. It's free. Who don't like free? Everybody likes free. I don't like Thinkorswim. I'm going to tell you why I don't like Thinkorswim. It is antiquated, it is outdated, and it lags. Man, that thing lags like a 60-year-old hooker, bro. It just lags, dude. Lags. Slows down. Doesn't matter how much RAM I give it, how much room I get it. I've got a very strong trading computer, can rival anybody's trading computer out there, and yet it still constantly lags. I got over a gig of Ethernet running through my computer, so it's not a lack of bandwidth, it's not a lack of speed, and it just lags. I hate it. With a passion, I hate it. Vin, how much you up today? $490, my brother. $490. There, let me show him real quick. You can see right there.
Put it up. Put
Can
it
you
up.
see right here? Hold on.
Oh, wait, hold on. We have our 10 o'clock news. Oh, 10 o'clock news just
There you
happened.
go. 490.
Job openings. So now the news for it's been 16 minutes after job openings. So what is that?
It's been what?
No, there was a 10 a.m. news job openings,
Mm,
and Powell testifying in the House. So I'm
yeah,
waiting for this to choose a direction, which it looks like it has chosen. Okay.
gotcha. All right, who else we got go here? Oh, Patty's still here. He's still learning. Brother, I figured you'd be out there chopping wood. All that goddamn snow y'all got in the ground got on the ground in the cold in Ireland. I figured you'd be chopping snow, my brother. Kiara, good morning. Good morning, Queen. Let's get her in. FBI, open up! I gotta find her a new one, bro. I gotta find the Queen a new one. She needs a new one. All right, so Eddie, where we at? What are we doing there?
I'm looking at the spy right now. About to take a put, but I really want my 2 minute to close under uh my VMA.
All right, energy, oil is going up. VIX is bouncing back up. Volatility index is bouncing up. The dollar has retraced and come down a good little bit. SPY is in a zone. SPX is in a zone. All the big moves were this morning. Might not see big moves now, Eddie, until till after Euro close, which is like after 11:30.
Nope.
Also,
Technically,
be aware, bro. Hey, you don't have to trade today's contracts. You can trade Monday contracts because you're getting close. Your time to expiration is today. Like I'll
okay, so
never
let's
take
try
a
that.
same day contract after
Okay,
10:30 in the morning.
all right, let's try it.
So just be aware of that. Look at Monday's contracts. You're bound to get better movement too on it. You're bound to get better movement on a Monday contract today. Thank you, Wes. That's what I said, bro. I was giving myself praise. I was, bro. I did it myself,
Damn,
dude.
I'm good.
But like I felt good about my trading this morning. I told Eddie I was going to be super aggressive this morning. Don't follow me this morning. And now Eddie is trading. He's already in he's already made one plus positive green trade today. Now he's hunting for another one.
Correct. I'm just
Right
taking
back.
this one right here. Let me just,
Yeah.
maybe I jumped in a little too soon, but
What do you want? What? What?
let's see. I'm gonna watch the one. Okay, but it's like, I don't know. It's moving a little slow.
I don't hear no talking, Eddie. Come on, talk to you people. You got people on there,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Well, I got everything is down on. I'm waiting for it to curl over to the downside. I don't think it's gonna curl over to the downside. I don't know. I have this resistance at the bottom here, which is today's low. So everything looks like it's curling to the downside. I'm just following the flow here.
All right.
It is
Blackboard car
wicking.
meets.
It is wicking right at my lines. So odds
So
are,
black.
but then again,
But then again, what?
but it's not going.
So patience, patience,
Patience. But
patience,
I'm
patience,
technically I'm in.
and purpose.
I am in a 387 put. What is that? Cost me like two something.
This is a this is a
One something,
Monday
one something.
contract. This is a Monday contract,
That is correct.
right? Okay.
But it's,
Black Door car meets. Funny you say this. Don't know if you trade US 30. I don't. But going down to US 30 soon, very soon, look for shorts. Funny you mentioned that. I was talking with my son in law last night. He used to trade a lot of Forex, and we talked about US 30 for a quick hot second. So he's gonna have to bring me up to speed on all of that.
okay. Well, I'm out. It's taking too long.
What do you mean
Um,
it's taking so long? What Eddie, what are you looking at?
so spy. I took my well, it was 10%, but I got an 8% I think out of it. I stuck to my rules. What you talking about, man?
No, not you. I'm just getting aggravated with other stuff. Um okay.
What?
We can go back and look at that trade. But you remember again, you had a channel forming here. And look
Uh-huh.
at your candle wicks. Look at your candle wicks. You got to start paying attention to your candle wicks. I'm not saying you took you got out at the wrong time because you took your 10%, which is what you should be doing every time. But look at this trend that is forming up. You got after you've got three candles there, right?
Uh-huh.
You got the candle at 10:12, 10:14, 10:16. You've got an indecision area there, right? It's just channel, channel, channel. Then you've got an indecisive candle, but it closed lower. Then you had a big wick candle pushing down. Then you had a big wick candle pushing down. And now you got another indecisive candle, but it's still
Okay.
pushing down.
You're looking at the 2 minute, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 2 minute on SPY.
Yeah, I don't know. I got nervous.
Okay, that's fair.
I got
That I can do.
nervous.
That I can
Okay.
handle.
But
That I can handle.
I see the channel, and then, it's just 10%, which ended up being 8 because it pulled back a little bit. But I don't know. It's just like it was moving so slow, and usually, when we trade when the market's like it's like moving, and my rule, which is slow market, no trades.
Okay. I'm not saying anything negative. I'm happy. That's 2 green trades for you today. That's awesome. You're getting there.
So look at Tesla going back up.
You're making moves, Eddie. Making moves.
So see that? So I took my money and I'm out. Took my money and I am out. Matthew, you know I trade in the morning. Go away. Told you to watch it. Told you to watch. Okay? Because I know you're making no money ride sharing. All right?
Ah.
Told you to watch. He's
What'd you
like,
say, Eddie? You know he's not
watch.
making any money ride sharing.
Yeah, because he used to drive the rental, but there's no rentals right now because I believe he turned his rental in. But I was like, well, South by Southwest, everybody's gonna be renting all the Teslas. Um, so now he's got to deal with his gasoline truck. But I'm
Why'd
the
he turn his rental in?
I think I'm done. You know, I'm taking small trades. Actually, this is what I would do if I had $1,000 account. This is what I would do, and I've been sticking to no more than maybe a little bit over $100, $200 for the day.
So what are you up today? What's your
I am
percentage?
up $37 on my account
Okay.
from 1,075. So what is that? Small gains add
Damn
up to
right.
be big.
Yeah.
So if this was a $10,000 account, I'd be up $1,012
For the week.
for the week.
Okay. So you grew your account 10% this week. Which what
Correct.
and that is the point. That is the point. You grew your account 10% this week. How many people you think on Wall Street right now are growing their accounts 10% a week?
Shit. You know how much that is a year?
Yeah,
What's it? What S&P is what, like 4%
around
at its
there.
low every
That
year?
and that's on a yearly basis.
Uh-huh.
You just grew your account 10% in a week.
So
The rules of money are simple.
small wins,
Game of
small
double.
wins. And
Yes.
then on those days where the market is moving and then I'm in like automatically, like, I get in, I'm automatically positive and it just keeps tanking, tanking and tanking and tanking or moving up like really fast, then
Well, that's
small
that's what I
trades.
just that's what I just did this week.
I
But
think
if
big
we
trades only
recap,
happen every once in a while. So
hey, yeah, no, you're right. Black Thor car meets. The closer it gets to market on a Friday. Tuesday through Thursdays are big money days. I like Mondays also. And like what I just had Eddie do is get out of today's contracts and look at Monday's contracts. So his last trade was on a Monday contract. It's very, very difficult to trade 0 days to expiration contracts. Eddie, let's recap everything you just said there. Okay, everything you just said there. That's why I keep the board. This is why I got the board so everybody can see
yeah,
what I'm talking
I got it
about.
right there. I got mine right there. I know you can't see it, but it's right there. Those are my rules. 15, well,
So
it says right there, wait 30 minutes, trace two stocks only, and I've been keeping an eye on SPY and Tesla. Okay. My 9 EMA crossover the VWAP, which it has happened to me, and they're gonna trade in a direction of the
I just played that for you because Sergio says every time he thinks about you talking about going orange line over the green line or whatever
Yeah,
it is. And I explained to him, I said, listen, Eddie's learning the terminology. He's getting there. Give him a, he's like, but it's just funny to hear as an old school
yeah.
trader.
It should keep listening. Uh, if it's funny to hear, that means he's actually watching.
Ooh. Okay.
Because for him to be able to hear it, he's got to watch it.
All right. So let's do a weekly recap real quick. Monday, I took 0 trades. You know what? Hey, you see what Wes is saying?
Where's my
See what
calendar?
Wes is.
I know there's a calendar on Weeble.
I don't know if it does it for paper trade. I think it only does it for live trade.
Damn it.
Wes is like, Vinny, you already know what you're doing. You might as well use real money at this point.
Yeah, he has literally
So
taken three paper accounts and turned them into $1,000 into two.
do you know why I haven't been live trading? Because since Lyft earnings, I haven't traded anything live since Lyft earnings. The reason is because I'm working with Eddie right now, and I want to bring him along. And if I'm trading live money, and I know we have 1 or 2 people that follow us every single morning, if I start trading with live money, and if I start having a lot of success there, people are going to think the shit's easy, and this is
It's
not
not.
easy. And I don't want people getting into that. So, Wes, while I agree with you, and I told Eddie next week, all right, we're going to do a little. We're going to start with a little $100 challenge, and we'll see what I can do with $100 while we're paper trading. But I'll throw some live trading in there too. But the market's got to be right too. Like if the market ain't right, which is why we're going to go through this recap real quick of the market this week. I mean, I'm not going to trade just for the sake of trading, right? So on Monday, I took 0 trades. Remember that, Eddie? We traded
Yes.
Monday. We were live. I took 0 trades. I did not like anything in the market. Nothing got me high. Nothing got me
Yeah.
up. Nothing tickled my
Nothing
my
tickled your
Benoit.
nutty.
Nothing tickled my Benoits.
Let's see.
Tuesday,
10th.
Tuesday, I was plus $92. Wednesday, I was plus $55. Nothing. Yesterday, I was plus $89. And then when all hell broke loose today, up $490. So it's not about forcing a trade. It's about seeing what your setup is. And everybody knows my setups are really basic and simple. I'm not trying to be fancy. This is not financial advice, but I keep it simple. That's it. It's very, very simple. And when it works, it works. You know, my win to loss ratio over the last month, I think I've had two losing days in the last 3 weeks. I think that's right. I think I had 2 losing days in the last 3 weeks. So my win percentage or my correct decisions have been a lot better. And paper trading is fun, dude. But you're right, Wes. You're right. So next week, Hoss.
See, my first one was Tesla, which was at 10:01. There we go. Where is it?
I think people want to see that real money go though. You know what I mean?
Tesla 10:01. It popped. It popped again, and I sold for my 10%. That's all I did.
But I will tell you
Okay.
this, Wes. I don't know if you heard my rant earlier. Like I'm getting really sick of the ride sharing space. Just as a general, top to bottom. Top to bottom. Look at Spy trying to make a run back to 390.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Dollars
And then
dropping. VIX is still high. TLT is up.
see that, but I did the same thing. See, it works. The damn
Yield is
green
down.
line crossing over the yellow line. You know,
Hey, hey,
it
hey, hey,
works.
hey, hey, hey. You're
Told
9
you,
over VWAP. You're
green line crossing over the yellow line. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
oh god, this guy.
Okay,
Love this
but I have to
guy.
be of course, I gotta be consistent because you have been beating me lately. All right, and then the other one is
Is what?
This is my second trade, which was my SPY. Go down to the 1 minute. Where am I? SPY
Uh,
was at 1019. 1019 and sold at 1022.
Kiara. Kiara is saying, I feel you on over rideshare, Vinny. As a main source, at least, got to give other things. Got to have other things going on. Yeah, Kiara, man, I'm telling you, last night, by the time I got home, I was so frustrated. I was so frustrated. I just not with the just everything in rideshare. I was just feeling that squeeze, all the hate and negativity, the apps playing games, looking at them like absolutely bombing in the market, right? Any company that can make billions and billions and billions of dollars and not make a profit, that's Enron, dude. They take your money and run. Remember Enron? Y'all might be a little young for Enron.
Yeah, no, I remember
Government
Enron.
backed, the government backed energy company. These apps make billions of dollars, and you got to fight for pennies.
Exxon's making a killing.
I'm just saying.
Is it
And
Exxon?
then the negative. No, I ain't talking about all that, bro. We're talking about rideshare, Hoss.
I know, I know.
Yeah, and it's just terrible, man. It's terrible. It's terrible.
What's his name? Given that the company is tanking, he still gets paid like 400 million a year.
Yeah, they're going to get their money, and if they go under, they still got their money.
Yeah,
It's not like it's like what's going on in the government right now, right? Republicans got control of the House. They're having all these committee meetings. All this news is coming out about J6. It's all a bunch of fucking noise because nobody's going to do nothing. Nobody's going to be held accountable. Nobody. So what does it matter at this point? They just want to keep the white folks and the black folks fighting amongst each other, throwing a little Latino votes in there, have them fighting in there amongst each other. And next thing you know, you got the 13 tribes and the 12 tribes all separated. Which, by the
that's why
way,
we're doing this.
it just and by the way, if you read your Bible, understand that was a revision. When God said we'd all have different tongues, speaking different languages, don't mix the tribes, that was a form of control. That was not a if God loves us all, he wouldn't want us fighting. He'd want us getting along and doing right by each other. But people don't want to get into the revisional biblical stories. That's a whole nother channel.
But because, well, I don't know who was it that said it. I was like, well, if you are going to make me, a couple of $100,000 a year, am I gonna care what color you are? No,
Who gives a shit?
nobody cares.
Who cares?
That's why I'm looking my way out of ride sharing through this. Let's see if it works out. By the way, this is gonna be months, right, Vinny? We were talking about it. It's gonna take like months of a paper trading um,
Before what?
before we actually take it seriously. Well, before I take it seriously
Yeah,
into
let's
real money.
speak in the
Correct.
singularity, bro.
Yeah.
Because and Richie knows. I talk to Richie every day, almost every day. Richie knows me, and Richie knows where my head's at right now, and that push is coming again. Listen, no matter what you do in life, I don't care if you want to, if you're a janitor, if you're, a professor, whatever your deal is, you got to be all in on it. Because if you're only going to half-ass it, then there ain't no sense in doing it. I got people calling me all the time, wanting me to do stuff for them. As far as rides and can you take care of this client? Can you do that? And I'm not doing private rides no more, bro. Unless my guy Richie needs something, I'm not doing them no more. I'm done with them. I'm done with private rides. None of them pay what they should pay because that hour turns into 2.5 hours. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got an hour of prep, You got to be to the location. You got to do what you got to do. So unless you're
Uh-huh.
catching one of those huge clients, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. The rideshare game or the limo service and all, I think it's all bullshit. It's never. It's like a restaurant. The margins are super thin, super thin. So anyway, Kara stopped doing Uber Eats in New Jersey. It was depressing. The prices are depressed. Nothing she can do about it except, yeah, it's depressing, bro. Like I still like rideshare because I love the interaction with the people. I meet people all the time. I'm not giving up rideshare, but I'm just saying maybe not taking it as personal. Let them come in, let them go out. Just call it a day. All right, Wes. Wes is like, once my bankruptcy is over, I'm putting all my money into trading and I will pay my bills for free. Bro, at the end of the day, it's a job. It's a wash, rinse, repeat. It's no different than turning on the app, get a ride, and turning it off. The only difference is now you control everything. Whereas in rideshare, we don't control shit. What do you control? One aspect of rideshare we control. Accept the trip, deny the trip. That's all we control. We don't set prices. We don't make any decisions other than accept, decline. That's it. And then if you decline too much, even though they say you can't be hurt from it, you
They
get
shut
hurt.
the app off. Yep.
Yeah, they shut the fucking app. Yeah.
They shut it off.
That's a W-2 job. You said you don't want that. I'm not. Richie, I'll never work for anybody else again. That shit's out. I'm retired from that crap. I retired from that crap a long time ago. Damn, making somebody else a ton of money. Not me. Not me.
That's why I don't
Wes
really want
says,
to go into the private ride. If I do private rides, I just buy the car and have somebody else do it.
what you're talking about, Eddie, and what Steven's talking about isn't so much giving the rides, but you want to supply the tools and shovels.
Correct.
You want to supply the shovels for the workers to go dig the mine. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. And Wes says, I'm still using real money now, though I shouldn't be. Bro, get paid. Get paid. And Richie's like talking about
Just
the Old Testament. I know what I was talking about, Rich. Just because I don't believe in religion, I don't. I don't believe in any religion, but I
just
believe
for the
in
fun
God.
of it, I did a Tesla put right now.
Uh oh. Uh oh. He's
$37.
cheating on us. He's cheating on us.
I'm not cheating. Tesla put. I got a double top. I guess you could see a double top, and it's just coming down. So I'm gonna take my
Run those profits, Hoss. Run those profits.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my 10%. Come on, sell, sell. Thank you.
There it is. Get that man a hand. 3 green trades. 3 green trades today.
Keeps going, but look at this. Now this is I think, don't get me wrong, Peachy, whatever her name is.
Okay. Peachy Bro, why do I have to keep telling you her name is Peachy Investor?
Peachy, Peachy investor.
She's a
So
cutie too, dude. She's a little cutie too. She's smart
Peachy,
and cute. What the
top,
hell?
top. But the thing is, I'm wondering if I'm doing it right.
Well, let's talk about it.
Anyway,
Talk
yeah,
about
but
it.
so she talks about, the just basically hit the top. I mean, she talks about. Okay, hold on. Where am I here? This is Tesla. Yeah, Tesla.
You keep
Um,
asking where you're at. You're in Austin, aren't you? Aren't
no,
you in
it's
Austin?
because who's in Austin?
Aren't you in Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you keep asking, where am I at here? Where am I at here? I thought you were in
No, no,
Texas.
no, no, no. I'm talking about because I'm looking at a different chart.
I know, Eddie. I'm trying to get you to relax your mind. You got that whole speed demon thing going on over there. We're trying to
Oh, dude, you wouldn't
get you to
believe.
relax.
So, this is my line right here. Bounce right off, and if you go back, where is it? And then if you go back on the line, see that? It's one of those. I guess you want to call it pivots. Pivot. Then it went above it, and went right back under it again.
Uh-huh. Support
Okay.
resistance.
Now
Uh-huh.
it's acting like it. Now, if I go back to my 2 minute, That was the high. Took to the
Yep.
downside. It went right up. It touched it, and now it came right back down. And I just
Yep.
want to grab my 10% from that, and then that's it.
Good trade. Excellent trade. Way to trade.
Um,
Excellent trade. Way to trade. Seriously.
Peachy really, she goes, she finds like big ones like this.
Listen, that's not cool to say, bro. That wasn't cool to say, man. That was not cool.
You like,
You misogynist, you.
all right, hold
You
on. See,
you
like
you
right here.
you dirty rat, you. That just was not cool. You know, that's 2 days in a row now. You're making these crazy ass statements. You know that, right?
It's just that you guys are taking my statements the wrong way. But you know, if you ever go live in Puerto Rico long enough, anything you say
Oh yeah.
don't sound right.
Listen, listen, bro. I would
They're
rather
like,
I'd
what'd you
rather be
say?
around. Yeah. Listen, there's
Would
nothing
you
wrong with
believe tostones? Tostones in Puerto Rico is a food,
yeah.
okay? But two types of food. The
Okay.
one that everybody eats, all right, when you go to the restaurant, and the one that only male eats when they go to the wife's restaurant. Do you know what I mean?
Ah.
So when you ask
Ah.
somebody, when you it's like, hey, can I have your tostones? You know, and if it's a Puerto Rican chick, she's like, really? Yeah. So I did that to a manager in Puerto Rico, but he only spoke English. Um, so I was like, hey, what's this food? I was like, well, this is tostones. He's like, how do I ask for it? And there was this girl, an employer right next to her, right? And I was like, oh, just listen, me puedo comer tus tostones. So he said it. And she was like, no, 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 don't say that, don't say that. And he was like, why? I was like, because it just doesn't sound right. He's like,
Huh?
is it on these tostones? And she's like, yeah. And you ask for tostones by saying, me puedo comer, like, can I eat? He goes, yeah, 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 but he's got a dirty mind. I was like, I'm not like rephrasing the damn words. It's a tostón, it's a tostón. Okay, if you want to eat it, you say, quiero comer.
Right.
It's horrible, horrible.
Oh
All
man.
right, now I'm really done.
You done?
Opportunity came, gone. Hold on.
You took the money. You took the money and run.
Yep. Let me
All
look
right.
at my.
So recap your week real quick, and then we'll wrap this up. We're at 10:47.
Um. All right.
Go through
So,
your day, go through your
first
weekly
trade.
trades.
First trade was the Tesla to the long side because it crossed green line over the yellow line. Yeah, yeah. It was
Right.
consolidating. So I was seeing that every time that it consolidates above one of my lines, then it'll take off above it. And that's what I did. I took opportunity of that. I just, once it popped to the high here, then I sold it 10%. My next one was SPY in the opposite direction when the green line crossed over the yellow line.
Right.
All right. And I took that 10% down to the downside. All right. And then my last one right here, which was, this is Tesla again, right? Yep. This is Tesla again. Now this is a totally different side. This is the peachy strategy. Double top here, double top. And I just took it to the downside, 10% off that.
Good job. Good job. Good solid trades. Good solid trades, man. Where you were when we started this, where you were a month ago, where you're at this week. You saw the one big rip earlier in the week. You saw the trade. You described the trade. You called the trade, and the trade worked based on strategy. And then today, 3 quick rips. Wasn't a lot of money, but the percentages were good. And I always say get comfortable with percentage, not with dollar amounts. Dollar amounts, I have your ass tripping. Percentages will keep you calm because the goal is there. You're not doing any math. You're just looking, okay, I'm up 8%, 9%, 10%. Look at the charts. Is it going to keep going? Okay, let's go for 20%. That's
Yeah.
a great thing.
It would
Wes,
have kept ripping to the downside, man. Oh, I could have been more on it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see how much money I have used out of my account.
all right. Wes wants to know what acceptance rate before they shut you off because I'm down to 60. Your acceptance rating is not going to be the issue. But on Lyft right now, if Lyft sends you two requests and you don't physically decline them, for me, after two requests, Lyft shuts my app off. Then I
Yeah,
have
you
to
have to turn it back on.
right. But there are people. Who was it? Brandon. Brandon was 1% acceptance.
Uh huh.
Well, what is going to happen? Oh, pardon me. What is going to happen is like yesterday, bro. All my trips. Well, I took 4 trips last night. That was it. $103, $104. 2 of those 4 trips were a minimum 3 miles away from me, which is something that just doesn't happen down here. Usually trips, anywhere from a half mile to maybe 2 miles away to go get. The first trip was 10 miles away. It was 10 miles away and it was going like 4 miles for $27. And since where I was at wasn't giving me shit, I said, okay, I'll go to a busier area. So I actually drove the 10 miles to go get the guy. Picked him up, dropped him off 4 miles later. He threw me an $8 tip on top of that. So we wound up paying like $34. Wasn't a bad trip. It was a good trip. Then the next trip was I was coming back into an area 4 miles away again. $21. Trip was going like 6 miles or some craziness. So it was like 10 miles total. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Ain't nobody in the area? Because why are they sending me a trip that's paying that well for the mileage when they've been scapegoating and cutting everybody's throats on the upfront fares? Why am I making my number, but I got to go 3-4 miles for the goddamn ride? See, it doesn't make sense. So that means to tell me there's no drivers in the area because ain't nobody going to turn down that ride if they're closer. Who the hell turns
Also,
down a 6 mile ride for $22,
yes.
$21?
See, yesterday I had 8 trips and I made 131. That's with Uber. And with Lyft, I made 9 trips and I made 143.
You had a good day yesterday. You had a decent day.
So 14, a little bit over $14 a ride with, and I only worked, I worked a lot. But the majority of the time I was just sitting around waiting, which
Right.
gives me time to work on everything else. So,
Yep.
8 trips with 131 with Uber. Damn, that was a good one. What is that? What's 8 divided into 13?
8 into 13. 8 into 13 is like 1.8.
So $18 per trip? No way. Holy crap, really? $18 a trip? That's what I was making? Um,
130 divided by 8, right?
yeah, 131. 131 divided by 8.
1625.
There we go. So 1625. That's my higher end Uber. So it'll be Uber uh Premier and XL.
Okay.
Some comfort. Okay. And then 9 trips. That's with Lyft. 143 and 9 trips. 143.
It's
That was
1588.
$15.
Yeah,
Yep.
$15. Almost $16 a trip. That's decent. As long
So,
as it's decent. So
but I've, uh-huh.
ultimately, ultimately, my goal is to trade Monday through Friday and then do Uber on the weekends. Ultimately, that's my goal. That's where I want to be a month from now.
I just want to
And
be
I'll
able
tell you
to.
what, that's where I want to be a month from now, is to where I don't drive during the week at all, just on the weekends. There's two reasons why I want to do that. Number one, I really want to build out the YouTube space, and I need the afternoons to do that. Right now, I can't do it. I got to drive. So, also, I want to focus on the trading, and then you have to go back to, okay, if I put $100 or $1,000 or $5,000 into this account, right? It doesn't matter. That's my upfront cost. Well, you got to put $1,000 into account to be able to trade. Well, bro, you driving a $70,000 goddamn truck out there,
Yeah.
and so you had to invest, and this is what investing is in your future. Whether you put it into the market and learn how to trade, or you put it into a car, plus gas, plus maintenance, plus this, plus that. Either way, you're still investing a substantial amount of money. So the goal is to do this Monday through Friday. Take my ass out there on the weekends.
And this
That's
is the way I'm seeing it. I just need to make $1,000 into two before I take it. I just gotta be consistent with it. I gotta stop looking at other people. By the way, when I
why
ride
I haven't
share
traded.
and I make my money, I
Uh
am not listening to nobody about canceling bad rides or whatever. You don't know. Everybody knows their market more.
huh.
That
Uh huh.
you know your market. Everybody knows
Uh
their
huh.
market. So
Uh huh.
I can't go around and be canceling every single ride that they give me just because it looks bad. So
We all got different
um,
strategies.
that's right, and it works out for me, and it balances out. But at the end of the day, this is why I work a lot. Okay, and my other pivot is my income from my ebooks, my AdSense, my YouTube, which that's the money that I'm taking and I'm putting it right back into something like this because
You
ride sharing
reinvested.
is not forever. Yeah,
Yeah,
gotta
you
look for your
reinvested.
way out.
And
Just imagine.
here's part two of this. A month from now, in my area down here, a month from now, we start drying up.
So
So if the upfront pricing isn't where it needs to be, and then we start to lose a lack of rides, now you're just wasting time. Now it's all about wasting time. Not every market's the same. I know our seasons. Now you're gonna have to put more hours out there to try to get the same amount of rides. If the economy is tanking, inflation's through the roof, and we've already discussed what a luxury Uber is, Lyft is, DoorDash is, Uber Eats. That's a luxury for people. They're not going to be spending money on that because they can't afford it. It's not going to be a whole lot to rideshare. People can still go out there and make their 2 racks a week, but you're going to have to do a lot more to get that 2 racks a week. That's why I said in the video the other day, if I had to do it all over again, I'd get me a vehicle that does X and XL and call it a day. Yeah,
it's
you see the
just
market ripping, right?
yep, the market is ripping right now, and I saw broke the pattern to the upside, so I'm just taking a quick Tesla call here.
All right, just be advised one thing. Even though we see this nice little market, right? We're heading into Euro close at 11:30. This could be a Euro pump.
So,
Number one, number two, futures, ES1 futures haven't started following
okay,
SPY and SPX yet. So
all
just
right,
keep be aware of that.
all right. I sold it. It did something that I did not like, but anyways, I was still up. Hey, yeah, I made $1, which
Made a dollar.
technically I didn't make anything. Which 80 cents would have went right to my option. Anyway, yeah, see, it did something that this particular candle did something that I didn't like, and
Okay.
it wicked, and it formed that wick. So,
Okay. Kiera's like rich people will order, but the middle class suburbs volume will dwindle 100%. 100%. It's coming. It is coming.
I just gotta hold on to doing this day trading to ride sharing to the end of the year, so I can put in enough money because $116 on my paper trading. I always think about, okay, so if I had 10 grand, that'd be a thousand, $1,100.
Well,
So
wait,
that's what
wait,
I
wait,
need.
wait. Yeah, but remember, just because you got, just because you can doesn't mean you should. In other words, if you got a $10,000 account, once you start getting into those kind of numbers, you're only trying to trade 1%, 2%,
Correct.
3%. You're not trying to trade 10%. You're not trying to trade 50 or 100% unless you know what the hell you're doing and you see it and you know it for a fact. I'm not putting $10,000 at risk. No goddamn way.
No, you only use a certain percentage out of it.
Right.
So okay, so $1,000 makes 100. So I'm assuming I have a $10,000 account, but I'm only trading 1,000 and only willing to lose 100 of it.
Okay.
Did you follow me?
Well, yeah, I follow you. I follow you. And everybody's risk appetite's different. I'm just saying the majority of traders, and you listen to all these banana heads on YouTube, they'll always tell you the same thing is that you only want to risk 1 or 2%. Yeah, well, you can say that when you've already built up your $1 million portfolio. 1 or 2% is a lot of goddamn money.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a small account, whether it be $100, $1,000, $10,000, well, on $100 account, you're willing to risk the biscuit. On $1,000 account, you're willing to risk the biscuit. On a $10,000 account, eh, you might be willing to risk a piece of the biscuit. That's all I'm saying. Richie says you always keep rideshare in your back pocket. We have this one guy, Asher, he's doing other stuff, but when it's slow, he comes out always in your back pocket. 100% Richie. Richie is a very sensible and logical individual, and he's right. So the guy he's talking about does real estate. He got into real estate, and he was slamming when real estate was slamming. But he was back out the other night because some of those deals weren't ready to push through yet, and you still got to keep that income coming. Plus, I think rideshare keeps you hungry. It keeps you hungry. It keeps you humble. Because like today was an easy day, $490 in 30 minutes, 20 minutes. That was an easy day. It ain't always going to be like that. And if you think you're going to make $490 every goddamn day in the market, you're insane. You're insane. It's not that way. All this shit is a grind, bro. It's all a grind. But, bro, from driving Uber to trading Wall Street, that is the
That's
game.
the way it's gonna
We
go.
hope we hope others will understand what we're trying to do. My whole channel is about to go through somewhat of a transition. It's like I told you today when we started, bro. What 2 weeks ago? I was like, man, you don't want to mix the content or the niches on the channel.
Yeah,
My
but people
channel,
want to
Vinny
get out.
Cuz, right. They want to leave because you're not talking rideshare. You know what? After yesterday, I disagree with that. If the channel is about helping others make money or watch me learn from my mistakes or my accomplishments and making money and transitioning through different phases of your life, so be it. If they don't want to watch, I'm taking the Uber Jeep AZ stance. Unsubscribe, take your ass on down the road. You want to go listen to some negative shit? You got that jackass out in California that'll tell you all the time, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But use my code to sign up. You understand what I'm saying? The hypocrisy is fucking real. It's real.
And by the
I'm
way, what's up, Sharks? I saw your message earlier.
bro,
We were
I am
just like
I am
really focused, but what's up, Sharks? Yeah. Hey, Sharks. Have you been here before, Sharks? I think so. I don't know. Um, but yeah, hopefully you guys keep coming back and watching. We are really like when I'm telling you we're serious about leaving ride sharing to be able to do this. Um, at least I want to get out of ride sharing and I want to be able to what I make of ride sharing doing this only in the first 2 hours in the morning, and then I go back to my whatever I want to do with my life.
Well,
Okay,
you know, there's
which is not gonna be sitting around watching like Netflix and Disney, all that stuff. Like, no, trying to make more money doing other things.
no frapping, no
No,
frapping for you.
no,
Okay, good
no.
job, good job. It weakens the knees.
I don't wake up. Yeah, I want to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to wake up at
Uh,
3. I want to wake up at 5.
he says, Shocks is like, I'm always following your videos, and I saw you at the airport once.
Dude, you gotta yell at me. Let's make this money, so I can yell right back at you.
That's it, bro.
That's where my client looks at me like, "What the hell's going on?" Yeah,
And obviously trying to escape from the ride sharing eventually. Bro, that is the bottom line. Give him some credit on that because that's what we're trying to do, man.
yeah. That literally. That's like, look, that little Shocks, man. That little $5 ebook that you guys buy, you do it all the time. People do it all the time. What the book does is it's a reassurance that you just keep doing it over and over again. And that's what it took me to realize why I was making the same amount of money. A girl, Kimberly, she's like, "Hey, why don't you do this?" And I'm like, "But I'm already doing that." And she's like, "Well, keep doing it." It's like, you do know that when there's a quest going on Uber, you want to get to your quest faster. You do deliveries. Why? I was like, well, deliveries you get take the cheap ones. I was like, all right, fine. So I did it. That's why on a lot of my beginning videos on Wednesdays and Fridays, I was making about 70 an hour. I would only work like a couple of hours, and I was making like $400. There's a good reason behind that. It's because of the quest. But the reason I was hitting the quest is because I will put in my regular driving during the first couple of days, and then on the last day, all I had to do was like 10 rides. So I just did deliveries. And since nobody wants to do the cheap ones, I got the cheap ones. Dude, they were like $2. At one point in time, I actually recorded me doing $1.95 delivery. Okay. But I didn't care because that day I made 400 and something dollars in like 4 hours. Okay. It was just, and people are like, how'd you do that? I was like, well, just buy my damn ebook. Because it's hard, it takes time to explain. And it's a pain.
Yeah, but you went from short-term thinking to long-term thinking. So the
Correct.
bigger goal, the macro goal was to hit that quest and you only needed a couple of rides. So screw it. I'd take the
Yeah.
$2 ride and keep it moving. And that's the whole goal.
Yeah.
Everybody
But now
looks
remember, they're not there. It's not there anymore. You can't do that particular strategy anymore because
Yeah,
they
but
took it
everybody looks
away.
here. They can't see past their nose to see down the road, you know? So yeah, my channel is gonna go through a transformation. And I'm with Eddie on this one. You know, I am. I'm with Eddie. I'm with Jeff. I'm with everybody in the rideshare garage. Like we're all trying to find our way out. Kiara says if I could make money just creating things on Canva from anywhere in the country, she'd be happy. You damn right. And Kiara is creative. You need a logo, you need a graphic, you need something designed. Hit Kiara up, follow Keys Tracks. That's all I'm gonna say. Because she is good. She between Eddie and Kiara, they got me so latched into this Canva thing, the little tricks and stuff that they've shown me to try to make my thumbnails.
Uh huh.
Yeah, yeah, it's huge. Community is huge. My thumbnails have gotten so much better than rather me just looking at you like, you know,
And it's good when we. That's why I said it was like we gotta do the thumbnail wars.
thumbnail wars. You really want to
Yeah,
get into a thumbnail war?
when we make it when we start getting really creative with the thumbnails, it's
Yeah,
good practice. It's a
it
good
is. It's good
practice.
practice and it's fun. You're learning.
I got a lot of thumbnails, man,
Do
and
you?
like in the beginning of my videos, everything was just I didn't know what to do. Canva,
You
dude, and do I have a affiliate
look,
code with Canva? Woo, I think I do.
Eddie. Eddie, you'd make a killing on Etsy. That's what Kiara is telling you.
Yeah, yeah, I told you, once you're done with what you're doing, we need to talk, okay, about how you're doing it with Etsy. Um, I want to transition. Once once this become my like full time and ride sharing becomes like whatever, I want to start doing like a lot of other things because I'm still gonna wake up early. So you're just gonna have to teach me how to do the whole Etsy thing. I've been looking at Etsy too. Hey, can we get custom made clothing on Etsy,
What do you
or
mean?
is that something that?
No, they sell on Etsy. I don't think they
Yeah,
produce on Etsy. What do you mean? You mean like drop shipping like stuff?
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know that much about Etsy. I've never bought anything off Etsy.
yeah. Me neither. I don't know that much about Etsy either.
I've never dealt with Etsy. I knew
So,
somebody Etsy I used to deal with, their wife was on Etsy and she was making like these custom glasses, hand painted glasses, for like baby showers and weddings or whatnot. And all of a sudden she's doing 15, 20,000 a month in sales.
ooh,
Oh, Kiara says you can drop ship from Etsy.
you can. Oh, what the hell?
So let's do this real quick. Kiara, this is Eddie. Eddie, this is Kiara. Kiara, when you leave New Jersey, just go ahead and bypass Georgia and run on down there to Austin, Texas. Get yourself some shit kickers and a 5-gallon Stetson. He's got the extra room. Y'all two build businesses, man.
Yeah.
What's the difference whether you doing man, I am so sick of this Intel thing. She says, meaning you can offer a design on T-shirt or something, put it up on Etsy, and when the order comes through, Printify can fulfill it. So it'd be the
Yeah.
same company.
Oh, okay. So it's another store, basically.
Yeah, that's what Etsy.
It's just like yeah, it's like okay. It's just that I see that Etsy's got a lot of variety. What do you call it?
Variety.
Variety.
Hey,
Okay, I got an accent. Okay, and I'm still Puerto Rican. I can't change that.
hey, no, 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 no. Look what Kiera said.
Ándale. Can you go? Can you roll the R?
Hey,
Oh, howdy,
howdy. She got on her cowboy hat.
howdy.
She
That's
coming to
right.
see you, bro. She coming
That's
to
right.
see you, bro.
She's coming to see me. Hold on. Do I
Just
get?
remember,
Yeah,
just
I got
remember,
room.
she likes sushi.
HEB sushi, and there is a good restaurant called Raw that
There
I
you go.
like.
There you go.
Nice.
There you
All
go.
right, let's make this money, Kiki. Let's make this damn money.
All right, so let's wrap this up. It's 11:11. Everybody send out their desires into the universe. I just sent mine out. It's good. It's gone. And let's wrap this up for the weekend, brother.
Okay, that is
Good,
it.
good
So
week
a
trading.
thousand dollar, $1,016 for me. How much for you there, Vinios? Oh,
I am at 1726.
1,016. Yep, 1,116. And what was that? What was yours?
1726.
Vinny has a tendency of trading after we're done with the live.
No, hold on. Hold on.
No.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Rule number two. No, I think that's rule number five.
No, listen, listen, listen. You have to here's part of the trading time frames. There's this little thing called power hour
At what time does
from 3 to
power
4
hour start? From three to
from
four?
3 from 3 to 4.
From 3 to 4, or for me, 2 to 3?
So you can trade in that time frame as long as you have settled cash. Because remember, we're on cash accounts. I don't do margin. I will never do margin. I am not anywhere near qualified to deal with margin. Because if you use margin, you can lose your ass real quick. Anyway, real quick, what's Kara saying?
Oh,
The benefit of
Kiki,
Etsy,
yeah, really, Kiki? I wake up early in the morning, Kiki.
you can make decent money not promoting on social media at all. Social media sales are a bonus. All of my sales were strangers on the internet. 15K a year, year one doing it part time. Like, listen, we got people in this group that know what to do. It's just a matter of
Yeah.
doing it. Just a
Yeah.
matter. Y'all, just all y'all move to South Florida. Everybody move to South Florida. Come on, we'll go get a big old 5-bedroom house, built-in trading office, built-in conference office.
Yeah, see, no built-in traffic ads like in Amazon. Yep. I'm not familiar. I know we could do the also the Facebook ads, which I don't know how good they work. You know, don't get me wrong. I'd be willing to. I'll pay for those ads. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with it. I really don't know. So, teach me.
Teach me
Teach
how to
me.
money. Teach me how to money. Not Dougie. We don't want a Dougie. We want to make money. All right, bro. Let's wrap this thing up.
All right, that's it. Done for today. We'll see you guys Monday.
Monday,
Monday. Market open on
9:15
Monday
a.m. 9:15 a.m. We will be back in the house because
or
that's what we
8:15
do.
Central or 6:15 Western. Oof. All right. See ya. And Kiki, you better teach us. Okay. 3, 2.